Namaste, friends. Hola, buenos dias. Let's see if this works. I'm on another hotel Wi-Fi, and I wanted to say hi. My last day in India. A little bittersweet because there's so much that I wanted to do and see here still, and man, it is just way too hot right now, and everybody tells me that. Even locals are hot. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for coming with me on this amazing Courageous Heart expedition. From the bottom of my heart to yours. What a blessing to take you with me vicariously. And there's much more coming. And we've only scratched the surface in our main directive for this existence: know thyself and all thy infinite potential. And what else are we going to do with eternity, right? So I'm in a place called Aero City. It's really close to the airport. My plane is not leaving until 1:45 a.m. I've got a long time, and it's 3 o'clock right now, p.m. So I will be catching up on some stuff, some social media that I'm really behind on right now, hanging out in some restaurants. And it's cool vibe. A very international hotel, and apparently the metro. I've never done the Indian metro yet, so I've got to check that off my list. It's very close to where I am right now, 200 meters away, and I just take the metro right to my terminal and wait some more for my flight. Anyway, so I'm excited. I'm going to Munich. It's my layover. Got a good 3.5 hours there, and although I have been to Germany a few times, I've never been to Munich. I'm not going to be going outside the airport. It's not enough time. But what I have researched is that the Munich airport is really good. So if you saw me coming through Istanbul, Turkey, I gave like a nice display of what was going on in their airport. They had a great airport, so I'm going to do the same for Munich. My little slice of Germany en route home, even though I can't go outside, but there will be some pictures and filmmaking, and I will probably do a live stream as well. I'm gonna look tired. It's a long haul, but I was able to get last minute a ticket on Lufthansa airline. I'd flown them before through Frankfurt and then another city, and they're really good. They actually look like they're gonna feed me pretty well on this flight. And it's not a full flight. It's one of those massive Airbuses, and there's a lot of space to stretch out. So I picked some seats far away from the toilets, which is like pro tip in traveling. Don't sit by the toilet. You'll be sorry. So, namaste, Ingeborg. How are you? Welcome. Hey, say hi where you're joining from. Live from Delhi, India. Last day here. And then en route to Munich, Germany. So last minute flight, and it's time to reset, to recalibrate, reset, rejuvenate. I have captured so much for my book, for my films. I can't wait to share it with you. Like, this is so much. It's like this treasure trove. I love it. And so the book's coming along really well. Like, I gotta tell you, I'm a busy little bee, writing, putting things together for films. I've been very minimalistic on what I've shared, just because I wanted to be extremely present for this journey, and not only out of desire to be present, because that's where our power is, but also like out of necessity. I mean, I'm watching my six all the time, watching out for myself, my things, making sure that I'm okay, surviving the heat, getting around in some of the most, it's been like planes, trains, and automobiles, tuk-tuks. Oh my God, my tuk-tuk adventures. It's like a sub-chapter right there. And braving the metro, the trains. Like, yeah, it has been private drivers in the middle of the night. It has been really fascinating, not boring at all. So I have eaten some amazing Indian food. Oh, Indian food is my absolute favorite. I could eat it every day if it's not too spicy and be happy. I really love Indian food. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. So I'm in a hotel in Aero City right now. Got a long wait for my flight. 1:45. I don't board until 1. Namaste, Mandeep. How are you? Yeah, say hi. Where are you joining from, guys? Actually, sorry if it's loud in here. There's actually not a lot of people in here. So I've got like this little restaurant bar to myself right now. Yeah, so I want to say something out of complete gratitude, like humble gratitude right now, and that is in now, what is it, 41 days, 42 days since I left home, or maybe it's 44, in Nepal and India. And I went on day 1 arrival in Nepal, Kathmandu, to street food. I like street food a lot. I have been quite adventurous in my street food consumption in both India and Nepal. I drink ice in their smoothies. I have filtered water, which is a mineral water. I have fruit. I have never gotten sick. Woohoo! This whole trip. I mean, I say that like, knock on wood, out of humble gratitude, because I don't want to chance anything on my last day, but I have not gotten sick. And you know what happens is a lot of people do get sick, and they're a lot more conservative with their food consumption and water and all that than I am. I'm pretty adventurous, we'll say. My risk tolerance and adventure is a lot higher. The audacity, right? I have stuffed my face food with probably questionable food coming from different cafes and restaurants and street food, and it tells you like my gut biome is really strong, is really healthy, and my adaptability to like bacteria. Now, when I was climbing Everest Base Camp, there were a lot of people sick. I was really surprised how many people were sick. Diarrhea, coughing, lung infections, nausea, throwing up. There were far more people sick, even at lower elevations, than I anticipated. And so I remember there was quite a few people that I helped, climbers, get them back on track. And I'm like, you've got to chew on fresh ginger, drink, hot lemon ginger tea many times a day. You've got to super hydrate. I know it's hard because it's hard to find toilets. Like sometimes you're just looking for somewhere on the trail to squat if you're female. But you have to hydrate. You have to super hydrate. I didn't eat meat. Obviously no alcohol. Meat and dairy, none on my climb. And I, knock on wood, thank you Jesus, Shiva, Buddha, everyone. I didn't get sick at all. And the only altitude sickness that I got, if you can call it altitude sickness, I would call it, they call it altitude insomnia, and that was rough. Sleeping was rough. Man, I could feel it in my face, my sinuses. It felt like my internal organs were being just gripped. You wake up choking in the middle of the night trying to get air. That's altitude insomnia. So, but I didn't get any other symptoms, and there was no nausea this whole trip. Considering how adventurous I've been, so I say with humbled gratitude, I always want to come from humility in all things. I feel really grateful that I've been well this whole time. So that also tells you like what I'm doing right with my new skin supplements. Man, I was on it every day, never missed a day with new skin supplements. I brought my Prism IO, so I was able to scan myself. My nutritional health score was almost in the purple, which is the highest. Considering all the stress, nervous system fatigue, climbing, new food, environments, stressful environments, like I haven't even told you a tiny percentage of it. I thought I was gonna score really low or much lower than I did. So that's proof in the pudding right now. What I'm doing with new skin and its supplement programs that I have been on since 16 years is keeping me healthy, is keeping me well, and in climbing and exploring and going to some really like difficult situations, physically, emotionally, all of it. So shout out to New Skin. Thank you for keeping me well and healthy, and I'm so grateful that I had. That was just one element of the trip, one variable that I didn't experience, because if you've seen some of my writing and videos, I experienced a gauntlet of hardships. Gauntlet. So, anyway, stay tuned. I'll do a live stream when I get home. I'm going back in time. I'm actually leaving on Sunday and I'm arriving on Sunday. So I'm gaining a day in my travels. So I'm probably gonna sleep a lot. I'm gonna try to sleep on the plane. And I saw the menu. The menu looks pretty good. I'll document my journey for you. Don't mind me if I look travel weary, because you know that's what it is. I did bring my new Skin Lumi Spa with me in my backpack. So when we get to Germany, I'm gonna take care of my face. Oh, I feel so good to deep clean, because the sweat, the pollutant, the dirt, the grit, the heat is just like baking that into my pores. So I do like 4 minutes on my face in the morning and at night. And at night you think, how much dirt could you get? It comes back like black. That's how dirty. So I know my skin is staying as nice as it can. I'm gonna have to do some deep cleaning. I did some mud masks, new skin mud masks, so those were good. Anyway, so look at this. There's like one person in this restaurant bar here. Kind of swanky. Lots of international people coming and going. So I'm in Aero City right now. I'm gonna stay here for probably about 6 hours before I take the metro over to the airport. I can only check in 3 hours prior to my flight anyway. So, and I'll document my journey. You'll be coming with me. So back we go to USA via Munich, Germany on this amazing Courageous Heart expedition. By the way, we're not done yet. We're just getting started. There's so much more coming. Thank you for all the prayers, the beautiful wishes, the intentions. A lot of you reach out to me privately, and I really appreciate that. And if I haven't responded, I haven't even caught up with all the happy birthday messages I got on Everest, so apologies. Like I said, I'm trying to be present, watch my six, watch my back, you know, keep all my stuff together, not get hurt. I know I didn't get hurt on this journey too. I mean, there's bruises. The only thing I got was like, I got one pretty good spider bite that I've had a reaction to, but that's it. Like, you know, some bumps and bruises, but I didn't get injured. I climbed Everest base camp 4 days in flip-flops. I did almost the whole Annapurna climb in flip-flops, except for the last day because we had like monsoon rain. People can't believe it. They're like, what on earth? I know. My feet don't like shoes, so what are you gonna do as a mountaineer, right? Improvise. Anyway, thank you for coming with me. Stay tuned for so much more. If you're catching this on the replay, drop a hello, what country you're joining from. If you have any questions for me as we head into this really nice reset integration stage, because I need to integrate. Absolutely. So much happened, so much occurred. I need to integrate. And so if you have any questions for me, private, publicly, drop them in, or catch me on Messenger or WhatsApp if you have me there. And I'd love to answer. What's next? Well, I'm still figuring that out. But for the moment, going home, gonna see my family. I'm gonna be back on the West Coast as well. Some things going on there. And yeah, just so much more ahead. So much love to you. Thank you so much once again from the bottom of my heart for coming with me on this amazing Courageous Heart expedition. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you everyone for your prayers, your good wishes, your comments, questions. I appreciate that too. And here we go from India back to the USA. See you soon.